Quicker than that. Yeah. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We're back with coffee. Unnecessary slurping noises right there. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. For those of you who've never joined me before, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for joining me tomorrow. Thank you for those of you who are going to just pass by. I just posted real quick. I just posted the 2 Instagrams shorts that we're going to use later for the licks of the week. So that's already done. But anyway, for those of you who have not joined the session before, I just want to say thank you for joining me today. I want to thank you for joining me every single day, and I hope that you will continue to join me into the future. I live stream these practice sessions so that we can practice together. For those of you who are confused about what I'm trying to do or what I'm trying to build here, I'm going to go over my spiel real quick. I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. This is my channel, and this is what I'm trying to build. The channel is about 4 things. Those 4 things are broken down. Well, those 4 things are individually important, but the first 2 things involve the live stream. And the live stream is broken down into 2 individual parts. The first part is the practice session where I practice, you practice, we practice together. And the second part is about improvisational music, is where I practice, and hopefully you will get to the point where you can upload your own improvisational music using the backing tracks that I use to get to the next level. Okay, so the practice session is basically me practicing, you practicing, and us practicing together. It is about me going over warm-ups, scales, chords, licks of the week, chords, progressions, voicings, picking patterns, strumming patterns, as well as cover songs to get from the intermediate, obviously, to the virtuoso levels of guitar playing and every individual step in between. Also, the practice to get consistent. The second part of the channel is the improvisational section, which is about me improving, and I'll improv every single day for about 10 to 15 minutes using backing tracks that I have loaded to the playlist. No, these backing tracks are not backing tracks that I've created personally. However, once you sign up or use these backing tracks, I ask everyone to subscribe to all the people who do it so that they can get the followers that they need and continue to put out backing tracks that help us get better. I will be practicing and doing improvisational music for about 15-20 minutes every single day, and I will be implementing what we've used, including Lick to the Week, what we've learned in the practice session, to immediately implement that into the improvisational section, as I try to do every single day. Now, it's my hope at a certain point you will feel comfortable and confident enough to where you can use the backing tracks, record your own video, post it to YouTube, send me the link. That way I can comment on how you've improved. We can look at how I've improved over that same track, and we can discuss what we can do better and different influencers that can help us get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, from the expert to the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. Now, that is just about the practice session. This third part is what the whole channel is about. It's about me creating music in Logic Pro X, which I have not uploaded yet at this point, but I will be doing it this weekend as I promised, and I will get it done. It's about me using, creating music in Logic Pro X, the best music I possibly can for myself. Where I'll be singing, songwriting, and writing guitar parts, but it's also using my knowledge and understanding of the guitar and the fretboard and music theory to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X. Logic Pro X just happens to be my digital audio workstation. I have used Pro Tools, I've used Cubase, but for the purposes of this channel, I will only be using Logic Pro X. So with that being said, if that sounds interesting to you at all, go ahead and comment, subscribe to the channel. Now, 100% of the music I will be posting will be music that will help me get better every single day. And I will be posting every single day. That's the purpose of this, is to continue to get better. It's going to start off as trash, but it's going to get better, okay? Because that's what happens, okay? You start off at a certain point, and then you got to get better. So with that being said, 100% of the music I will be creating will be music for me to get better. 90% of the music I will be creating will be for me in my own personal projects. The other 10% will be divided into 2 parts. Music I'm creating for other artists across the world, who asked me to create projects for them or help them with projects or work on projects with them. And the other 5% will be used for musical scores that I will be creating for other people who work on short films in the area in which I live. I work with a bunch of independent artists who put out short films. Again, it's all free, but I work with them, and they're always looking for new music that they don't have to get copyright stuff to. And I get credit for working on something, and I get also experience for working on something that's different, that uses my brain a little different, that uses the mixing process and the writing process a little differently. So it helps me out in a bunch of ways. And I also get the notoriety of saying I get to work with a bunch of people that work in short films. So it's a win-win for everyone. And the last thing is basically when people don't watch the channel sort of serves for me as where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. Again, if any of that sounds good to you, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It helps out so that I don't have to do the second thing, but as of right now, I have to do the second thing, which is if you want to get involved from a financial perspective with helping out with the channel, I ask that you donate to the channel. Okay, I have a coffee account. That's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee if you'd like to donate to the channel at all whatsoever. It helps out the channel because like you'd be donating to the channel, and that gives me the amount of money that I need, or it'll help me put away the money that I need to make sure, at least for the time being, the whole purpose of me getting that money is to save, to make sure that if something breaks, that I have the money to replace those things right away. So that's the first thing. And obviously the second thing is making the channel net zero, meaning it's free for me as I'm already trying to make for you. And then the third step is where the channel actually becomes profitable. And then I'll have a little bit more leeway to purchase different things, to do different things with the channel. So if you'd like to help out with that, you can do that by donating to my Ko-fi account. The second way you can do so is you can get involved in the cryptocurrency space if you've not done so already. Again, the cryptocurrency that I have out there, the websites that I have out there are Coinbase, eToro, Bitpanda, and Binance. I've been on all of these sites for over half a decade, and if you want to get involved with these sites, or if you think that you may want to do some of these things or get involved, by all means, I recommend any of those 4 sites because I've been on them for a really long time. I've never had any serious issues with any of them. And again, if you'd like to get involved with them, using my cryptocurrency referral links, it does help out with the channel, okay? And how it helps out, I will explain that briefly. When you purchase cryptocurrency or when you sign up for any of these websites using my cryptocurrency referral links, it helps out with the channel by them offering the companies. When you use my referral links, it works as a refer a friend program. So whatever they offer you, they'll offer me. So if you use the referral link, you sign up for the website, and you spend $50 or more, they will offer you perks and benefits like $20 cash back or $100 off of trading fees. But whatever it is that they offer you, they will in turn offer me, and by extension, this channel. So again, it's really not you giving me money. It's the platforms that would be extending to me an opportunity or a monetary incentive for getting people involved in the platforms. But again, the way that it helps out is when you purchase $50 or more, they will offer you perks and benefits. Whatever perks and benefits they offer you, they will in turn offer me. And as I'm using 15% to 20% of my total gains, up to $100, because I got to set the limit somewhere, guys, to reinvest back in the channel. That's how it helps out with the channel. It's that simple. Again, I'm not a cryptocurrency expert. I'm not a financial analyst. I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. Do your own research. I've just figured I very much enjoy cryptocurrency. Some people, I don't know what the age restriction is. I'm sure it's probably 21 or 18, whatever it is in most areas. So if you're age eligible and you are regionally eligible, because some regions don't allow trading of certain cryptocurrencies, so they won't allow you to trade on margins or futures, whatever it is, some of them are restricted access in certain areas. If you don't want to be a part of that, if you don't want that to happen, then you can, or if you are eligible, is what I'm saying. If you're eligible for those things, then you could very much sign up. If you're not, then obviously this message isn't for you. And lastly, the freest way, if you really want to help out with the channel, the freest way is just to subscribe to me across all platforms. I'm currently available on TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, and Instagram, the big ones. So I'm not very active on Twitch. I've never used it before. I have an account open there. I just never used it, and I'm trying to do it because I'm going to use my OBS this weekend to get stream cross-platformationally. Maybe not this weekend to stream cross-platformationally, but I'm going to be using my OBS as Sunday comes in. I will be using my OBS on Sunday just to see how it works, see if it does anything better, see if the sound quality is better, just to test a few things out. So we're going to test that out tonight and tomorrow. And so that's why I'm here a little bit earlier than usual. So with that being said, if you would like to subscribe to me across all of those platforms, will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. And help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other accounts. So I would ask that you do that if you could. I just want to say thank you for joining me today, guys. We're going to get started here today. Again, I'm streaming these live stream sessions so that we can get comfortable about playing and practicing live. This is about showing consistency. It's about showing grit. It's about showing you and inviting you into the process of what it takes to become a better guitar player. As you see me grow over the course of the months, I hope that inspires you to do this every single day. And I hope that inspires you to join me every single day, which is what the whole channel is about. So I'll be trying to help people out by trying to improve your skill by going over stuff that are fundamentals. And the fundamentals, like as I said, this channel is basically for me. The live streams part of this channel is basically for me. It's about me getting better at my principal instrument, so that will translate into what I create in Logic Pro. That's the whole purpose of what I'm doing, and it's to not only invite you in to see what I'm doing, but it's also to help people who fight with discouragement, because you see all these people on the internet doing really well, but you don't see the process. This is kind of to invite you in on the process of what it takes to get to that next level, and to show you what it takes when you have only an hour, 15 minutes, hour and 20 minutes every single day to get this stuff done. So with that being said, I just let's get started here today. We're going to get started with warm-ups. Okay. Oh yeah, quickly, 3 things, real quick. First thing is I do curse on this channel. You will hear me say things like, disclaimer, I will say words like shit and fuck. Those words don't bother me, but for some people it might. Some of the influencers that I may suggest also curse. Most guitar players I know curse. They just do. It's a part of who we are. It's in our DNA. Ain't gonna change that. Okay. But I can say for me personally, I won't speak about them, but I'll speak for me personally. I will refrain from trying to do it all the time, but I'm a human being. I do make mistakes, and that's what happens. So if it's an actual obstacle, I prefer that if it's an actual obstacle for you to watch this channel, then this might not be the channel for you, because I do curse. I do want people to understand that beforehand, so that they don't feel any type of way about it in a negative way, in a sense. Like, I hope it's not offensive to them, but I can't not offend. I mean, one way or another, I'm going to offend somebody, and I don't mean to do it. So the intention is to not do so, understanding that it's all coming from a place of just love and just trying to learn. But I do curse, so I don't want people to take that as he's gonna make me feel bad, hurt my feelings. It's not my point. That's not what I'm trying to do. But anyway, second thing I ask people to do is second thing I tell people is that I don't take requests on this channel. This is not a sentiment towards people who do take requests. I don't feel any type of way about their channels. They can do what they want to do. I just don't see the purpose, because I'm live streaming these practices and I'm trying to get better as a guitar player. I don't feel that particularly fits into me getting better as a guitar player. You can make requests for songs that you'd like me to do as cover songs that I will post as for promotional uses. Yes, but I don't take requests on the song like I'm, I guess, sitting on a street corner and panhandling for money. That's not. Some people want to do that. Some people are really good at it. I'm not commenting on that as far as them doing it. I'm just saying I don't see how it fits into what I'm trying to build here. And that's not to say that I won't do it in the future. I'm saying as of today, August 8th, 2025, today, I don't see how it fits in. But on August 9th, maybe that'll change. As of today, that's not the case. Now, the last thing I'll ask people to do is, if you have any questions, if you could save them, or any serious questions, I ask that you just save them to the very end, because it's hard for me to get from 2 pages to toggle back between 2 to 3 different pages, which is what I normally do. I don't have multiple screens. I don't have a multiple screen setup, and I have a very old computer. So I just ask that you save your serious questions to the end, or understand that I'm not going to get to them to the very end. I try to answer things, or I've been trying to answer things throughout the live stream. But again, I have to make people understand that during around September 5th, September 6th, I'm going to have a very, very rigorous work schedule. Right now, it's not very rigorous because they were doing renovations in the building I was working in, so I've been doing a lot of remote work. But I just wanted people to understand that during from September all the way through, I want to say January, February, I'm going to have a very extremely rigorous work schedule. So I will only have an hour and a half, 2 hours maximum to do these sessions every single day. And a lot of times, some of those sessions will be cut short because of the fact that I will have a ton of work to do. So it's imperative that I get through these things as quickly as I possibly can. That's just it. And let's get right to it, guys. I'm sorry about the long spiel in the morning, or this afternoon, technically speaking. So let's get right to the warm-up. We're doing the alternate spider picking pattern from the first, no, we're doing the alternate spider picking pattern. Yeah. Improve finger dexterity. I don't want to say this was better, but I want to say that I did try to improve certain things. I made an effort to really look at and this is the term that I used yesterday, and I know people are going to get offended if I use this term, but it's a funny term that I don't know if I created it, but as far as using it for guitar purposes, I called it muffin topping, because I'm a husky guy, and a muffin top describes an individual who has a little bit of extra weight that just kind of goes over their shirts or goes over their pants. I'm a husky guy, so I muffin top. So what I was going to say is a muffet. What I was talking about with guitar is like, especially when you're holding down these other fingers, it's like when you have a finger that is just a little bit too far over and it mutes the string that's in front of it, and it's not supposed to be muted, and then you're not supposed to use that finger at all. So I called it that because it literally, like when you're talking about muffin topping, it describes that. So I focused on that today to make sure that I clean that up, and it turned out it worked. So, but it did I did have trouble connecting my brain with using some of my fingers at certain points, which you noticed. But again, yeah, let's get right to these 100 beats per minute alternate spider picking exercise from the 1st to 16th fret. No, we're going to start with the John Petrucci exercise, bite of the mosquito exercise first. These slides are coming to get, with the exception of what happened on that last string, the last moment right there, these slides are getting way better. So I'm really pleased with that. Let's go right into the alternate spider picking exercise from the 1st to the 16th fret, guys, okay? If you have any questions, if you haven't done so already, and you typed them in, I toggled to the screen where I am looking at the metronome, so I apologize for that. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and like this video. If you could, it helps out. And it's easy. It's a click. That one sounded better. Cleaner in here, but there were still mistakes made in between this region. As I've said before, it's just a tough region because I have, as we call it, medically diagnosed fat fingers. It's not actually medically diagnosed. I just thought it sounded funnier and more official. Hooray! Let's get right into the chromatic tapping. Again, I'm better at this exercise because my fretting hand is much more in tune with time, apparently, than my picking hand. Also, speaking about picks, I did pick the wrong size picks when I purchased these picks, these Tordex Jazz 3 picks, but I picked the larger ones as opposed to smaller ones. I was using these today and yesterday. They're fucking awesome, okay? I'd recommend these to anybody, okay? I need the smaller ones that are this size so you can see the difference of them. So I can use smaller ones because these ones are much easier to do pinch harmonics on than these ones, but these are awesome, okay? They're 1.35 millimeters, and they are... they're thick daddies, but they're great picks. It's an awesome pick. I was raking through some of these sweet picking things that I was trying earlier just to see how it worked. Raking right through. It was awesome. Does it sound good? It sounded good when I wasn't plugged in. I'll tell you that much. Chromatic tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret, guys. Let's go. Let's turn up that volume. it sounds good. It's in time, but again, it's just tapping. But just shows you that my fretting hand is pretty comfortable and confident. So now that we finished that at 100 beats per minute, we're going to take the tempo up to, what was it? No, we're going to take the tempo down to 70 beats per minute. 80, 90, and 100? No, it's 80, 90, and 100 for this one because we're doing the sweep picking exercises, starting with Brandon Dion's sweep picking exercise. We're going to do it at 80 beats per minute, 90 beats per minute, 100 beats per minute. Again, I recommend people watch his channel, but again, he does curse on his channel. He's hilarious. I love the guy, but if cursing is an actual barrier to whether or not you can watch something or not, being a guitar player might not be the best. Being a musician might not be the best thing, but all the musicians I know, whether they're in orchestras or they're not regular, they're just like musicians that make music, like make beats, make instrumentals, they all curse like sailors. I'm just telling you what it is. I go out of my way to try not to, but at the same time, I do curse. So I don't know. But he does curse though, but he's great. It's Brandon Dion, D'_EON. He's a great teacher. He's really funny and he puts out really great content. So watch him too if you can. But also subscribe to me because I'm awesome. I try to be. 80 beats per minute. Let's go. Sounded good. Sounded good at 80. Let's see if we can do the same. Keep that same work, that same energy up at 90 and get it correct at 90 beats per minute, in case that was not clear. Had a couple little issues right there, but overall 90 sounding good. I'm feeling comfortable and confident. Excuse. 100 beats per minute. Yes, I'm a weird guy. Yes, we know. All right. 100 beats per minute, same exercise. Let's go. I think sounded better yesterday than it did today, or not yesterday, 2 days ago, because we were switching back and forth between two different exercises. Yo. But yeah, 100 sounded pretty good. We're going to take the tempo down to 80 beats per minute and work on these sweep picking exercise. I don't remember if we're on 1 or 2, so we're just going to start with number 1. Okay, I'm going to toggle back just to the chat just to see if anybody's written anything. Chat. I've watched a lot of live stream videos and people refer to live stream as just chat. So do I just say chat? I'll just say chat. Sup, chat? How we doing, chat? Anyway, 80 beats per minute. Let's get going. First sweep picking exercise number 1 at 80 beats per minute. Let's go. 80 beats per minute is good. It's good. No. 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Same exercise, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Well, I'm gonna start noodling around on my guitar if I don't take the tempo up and get to the 100 beats per minute, because we ain't got time. Everybody got time for that. Sweet Brown. 100 beats per minute. Let's go. All right, 100 beats per minute, guys. We just finished that exercise, and now we get to do the stuff that we love the most. I know y'all love this. I wanted to quote Mike Tyson on this one, but it's totally inappropriate, because Mike Tyson says a lot of inappropriate shit. Let's be real. This is something he said real inappropriate, but you know. Anyway, oh, he did say something good. Oh, you know what? I'll use this one because he did say something really, really dope. That's true. But the other one that has a similar sentiment was a really vulgar comment that he made like 25, 30 years ago. But discipline. It's doing something you hate, but doing it like you love it. I love that comment because it's like, we hate doing scales, we hate doing chords, we hate doing this shit, but it is such an important part of the process of getting better. There is no substitute, guys. I don't know what to tell you. If there's a way to learn them more quickly, I'm sure there is, but there's no substitute for going over it. Okay, it's like doing layups and shooting free throws. Same shit, same concept. Working these every day is what it's going to take. So let's get going, guys. We're at 100 beats per minute right now. Okay, we're going to do the E major and F major scales at 105 beats per minute. At which point we're going to be taking it down to 100 beats per minute after I hit my guitar on the desk. 100 beats per minute, and we're doing the minor pentatonic equivalents at 100 beats per minute. Okay, so we're going to start with the E major scale, if I can remember. There we go. Second position, I'm gonna do that again because that really, in my head, it didn't go well. I wanted to stop, but I was like, nah, I can't do that. It's got to end well. Second position, E major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, E major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, E major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, E major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, E major scale at 105 beats per minute. Guys, let's get going. Seventh position, E major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position, or the octave position, the E major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Yeah, we finished with that scale. I'm gonna go back. I don't know why I didn't toggle back to the main screen, because there might be some questions, some questionos. No questions yet. Nobody on the chat yet. That's okay. It happens. It's Friday. People are tired at the end of the week, and they want to give up practicing, and they want to not practice, and that's okay, because I'm here to practice. You can practice with me, guys. Let's get it going. F major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. First position. Second position, F major scale at 105 beats per minute. Guys, let's go. Second position, third position, my bad, F major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Duck bass. Fourth position, F major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, G major scale, F major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, F major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, F major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Oh, you know what? There's one note I missed it right there at the beginning. Now we're going to go to seventh. Now, eighth position, the octave position, the F major scale at 105 beats per minute, guys. Let's get it going. What's on that? All right, guys, we're going to move on for that one, I think, if I can do that again. going to move on from it, but I can't. My brain, like if I hear something that doesn't sound right, it's going to make me redo it. I don't have to, but at the same time, if I'm not, perfect practice makes perfect. So if I'm not going to do these right, it may as well not do them at all. So I'm going to try to get them right. We're going to go to the minor pentatonic equivalents by taking the tempo to 100 beats per minute, guys. Let's get it going. Obviously, we're going to start with the E minor pentatonic scale and follow that up with the F minor pentatonic scale, both at 100 beats per minute. So we're going to start in first position. Let's go. Okay. Let me see, where's it? So it's just like here. Yeah, there we go. Second position, E minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position. Third position, E major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. E minor pentatonic scale. Fourth position, E minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, E minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's get it going. And finally, the sixth position, or the octave position of the E minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute, guys. Let's go. Now we're going to get right into the last part, which is the F minor pentatonic scale in positions 1 through 6. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Let's go. Second position, F minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Guys, let's get it going. Third position, F minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, F minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, F minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, guys, I'm going to do that again. And finally, guys, we're going to get right into the sixth position or the octave position of the F minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. And now we're going to go play the fun game called Find the Note. This week we already know what the note is. Okay, we're going to find the E note. Okay, and I'll talk about this real quick. The exercise was suggested by Joe Satriani, another graduate from Berklee College of Music, I believe. And he's great. He suggested it to his students. He said, you should tell me where all the notes are all across the fretboard. And so I've adapted that sort of exercise to what we're trying to do here. We're going to play Find the Note, and the note that we're doing this week happens to be the E string. And if you are confused about where to find those notes, we're in standard tuning of E, A, D, G, B, E, which means both the top and bottom strings are both E. So that's your first note. So you're going to play it open. And then, so your second note, all you have to do is add 12 to that note. And since we consider an open string as to be 0, if you're looking at tablature and goose egg, 0. If you're looking at tablature and you see the 0, it means the string is played open. Okay. So on E string, it's going to be open, and then you're going to find it on the 12th fret. And the way you find any note on any fret is you take the number of wherever that note is on the fret. You take the fret number of wherever that note is, so 0 in this case, and then you add 12 to that note. And if it's above the 12th fret, you take whatever number that note is and you subtract 12 from it. So on these strings, on E string, it's going to be obviously open 12. And on the top E string, it's going to be the same thing. Open in 12. We're going to do the same thing for the next string. We're going back to the E string. Let's open in 12. So when we go to the A string, we know that's at 7. So you add 12 to 7, you get 19. But if you're at 19, if you know that your E is at 19, but you don't know where it is below the 12th fret, you subtract 12 from that 19 and you get 7. And that's how you find 7 and 19. So you go open in 12 on the bottom E string. I'm going open in 12 on the top E string, okay? Then when we go to the B string, the B string, we know that's I want to say it's 5 and 17. Frets 5 and 17. Again, you add 12 to 5, you get 17. You subtract 12 from 17, and you get 5. See how that works? Now we're at open in 12 on the bottom E string again. Now we're at open in 12 on the top E string, or on the bottom E string, the lower E string, I should say. Then we're at 7 and 19 on the A string. We know that because we know this. Then on the D string, we know we're at 2 and 14. We know this because we did the exercise yesterday. But again, if you add 12 to 2, you get 14. If you subtract 12 from 14, you get 2. Works every time because it's music theory, okay? It's about how 12 semitones are divided, and the 13th semitone is the octave. And then we're back to 7 and 19 on the A string. Now we're back to open in 12 on the bottom E string. And we're back to open in 12 on the top E string. Again, I can explain the music theory behind you. It's easy for me to show you on paper, but now we're back to 5 and 17 on the B string. Then when we go to the G string, we're at 9 and 21. We're at 9 and 21. Now we're at 2 and 14 on the D string. My bad. 2 and 14 on the D string. Then we're at 7 and 19. 7 and 19 on the A string. Then we're going to finish up with the E string, which is at open in 12. And then I like to normally finish up playing like this. That's how I end up finishing up those chords. So today, we started off the week with major. So we did major and minor chords. And then on the first day, major and minor chords. Second day, we did sevenths and minor seventh chords. Then we did diminished and augmented chords on Wednesday. Then we did minors. We did seventh and minor sevenths on Thursday, and today being Friday, we're going back to major chords, major and minor chords. So we're doing the E major chords and the E minor chords, and we're going to follow that up with the F major chords, F minor chords. I would suggest this book, but again, this book has been through literally war, probably. This book was probably written near, I don't want to say Vietnam, but it was written a long time ago. And it was published in 1978 or 1979. So this book is old as shit. So, and for the cursing, my bad, shouty. These are the chords we're going to be doing today. So if you need to take a look at these, that's what we're going to do. I don't have a scanner, so I'm going to go scan all of these, obviously, to use them on my OBS. And my OBS is, I'm going to be using it this weekend. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be super fun. It's going to be like, oh my God, awesome. And so hopefully I'll be able to have these in the background. So I won't have to hold up these stupid books anymore. Well, not stupid books, but I won't have to hold them up anymore. You can just be like, look, it's in the background. We're doing chords. Click, 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 click. Click, change, click, change, click, change. And then we go right into from the chords to the scales and from the scales to the chords. That way you can just see it there in the background. I don't even have to say anything. I just got to make 1 or 2, 3 clicks, a couple changes, add this, add that, take this away, whatever, and it's done. You know what I'm talking that's enough of that nonsense. Let's get right into the E major chords. Again, we're doing E major, E minor, followed by F major, and then F minor chords. We're doing the melody chords, the inside chords, the bottom 4 string, or the rhythm chords, followed by the bottom 4 string chords, at which point we will be going to the minor chords, and we will do this exact same thing for the E major, for the F major chords. Again, we can turn the volume down for this because we don't need the volume up for this. So let's go. Let's go again, like. One more again, one last again. Now the inside chords. Oh. Let's go again, like. Let's go again, like. Let's get right to these rhythm chords that sound a little something like this. Right, sure. Let's go again. Let's go again. Now we get right into the bottom 4 string chords, guys, that sound like this. more time. Let's go. Let's go right into the E minor chords, guys. We're going to start with the melody chords and get it going. Oh, that's not right at all. My bad, shawties. So it's right here. That's E minor chord, and then we're following that up with. One more again, like. Let's do the inside chords. Let's sound a little something like this right here. The reason why I'm ripping through these chords is because I know the E minor and major and E minor chords. I know the major chords, or I can find them way more quickly than I can with the seventh chords. Okay, that's just what it is. I'm better at these, and it is what it is. No matter. So let's get right into the rhythm chords. That sound a little something like this, right here. Okay. That doesn't sound right at all. Oh, that's because we need to start with this one. Oh, because I already have that one at the top. Okay, I got it. Yeah, because rhythm chord would just be this in the open, so I'll just do this right here. And right here. Then here. Then here. We'll go back down from here, okay? And from here we go to then back to here. Then let's go again, like then here. Then here. We're gonna go back down. Right here. Then right here. Then right here. Let's go again. All right, well, I'm going to stop doing that before I start messing around. Yeah, and I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing so that we can focus and we can get to the fun stuff. Coffee. Delicious. I would absolutely advertise for coffee on this channel, even though I said I would only advertise things music related. Well, I need coffee, so I'm sure a lot of other people run out of coffee too. Bottom 4 string chords, E minor. Right here. Let's go. Right here. Right here. Right here. Then the bottom. Then the bottom again. Right here. Here. One more again. It's frustrating to do this stuff. It's not fun. But again, that's why I'm here. This stuff sucks, guys. There's no substitute. I hate doing this shit. I fucking hate it. But I love the guitar. So, gotta work on it. So no, there's no punchline of that joke. It fucking sucks. It sucks, dude. There's no substitute for just bonehead repetition for these chords, guys. Let's get right to these F major chords. Melody chords. Let's go. Let's go again. Let's go to the inside chords, F major inside chords. Let's go. Let's go again. Now the rhythm chords. Let's go again. Let's go one more again. Let's get to the bottom 4 string chords this time. Let's sound like this right here. Let's go again. Let's go again. Let's get right to these minor chords, guys. F minor chords, starting with the melody chords. Let's go again. I think I missed one. Okay, so it's right here. I did. Let's go again, like. more again, light. Now the inside chords. Now the rhythm chords. Let's go. Oh, I should have done this one first. Then. And now we're going to get finally to the last part, which are the bottom 4 string chords, and we're going to get to the licks that I already posted. Yeah. So let's go right here. Now we're going to get right to the licks of the week, guys. We're going to start with the one from Antonio Visario, which I believe is the first one I put in there. I'm going to play through this twice just so that you can hear it and get a feel for what it sounds like. It is a little bit harder because it's really more chromatically inclined, meaning that the separations of notes is really half tones, and it's not really it's really hard to memorize because of the nature of what it is. Okay. That's all the time I'm going to have for that one today. We're going to have to continue to work on that tomorrow. Hopefully it will go really super well, as we always hope it does. We're going to the Mellow Days music one, which is one I want to finish up by this weekend. I'll run through this twice. Okay. Again, I posted these in the description if you'd like to watch them and you want to work on these with me, or if you just want to listen to it. But this guy really helps me get better at finger picking, which is an important skill to learn, I think, as a guitar player, especially if you want to learn some of the riffs that I'm trying to learn, because they are very difficult and they require that you stay focused on a lot of these things all the time. So I forgot to turn on the metronome. We're at 70 beats per minute with this one. 70 beats per minute. I think it's actually played at 80, but we're doing it at 70 right now anyway. Run through this 2 or 3 more times, and then we're going to call it a day with that, and then you start working on ABC Polyphia Rip Ya. Califia time, baby. We're gonna get through these riffs. Yee, yee, yee. 130 beats per minute. Working on it. That's 135. That's way too fast. It's 129, which is not the same thing. Okay. See if we can do this correctly today. Let's go. Listen. clearly needs more work to do. It's frustrating, but that's what it is. This frustration on my face is real frustration because that's just what it takes to get it done, and that's what I got to do. It's annoying. That's not done at this point because I feel like I've worked really hard on it, but working really hard doesn't always translate into being successful. It is helpful because having that grit and grind is important in all aspects of life, but it's still really hard. So we're gonna work on the I'm gonna work on the solo at 100 beats per minute, and I'm gonna try to get this done by the end of the month. Okay. All right, I'm going to turn off this metronome, and we're going to get right into the fun stuff, which is obviously the backing tracks. So I'm going to do that. Play this one. I got to hit this pause button real quick. Family calling. Hey, girl. Yeah, can I call you back in like 20 minutes? Okay. Love you too. Bye. As I said before, and I'll say it again, and I will say it until the day that I die, whenever your family calls, I don't care what you're doing, okay? Nothing's more important than talking to your family, okay? Just a couple seconds, just got to say, hey, what's going on? Okay, you good? You good? Okay, cool. I'll call you later. You know what I mean? It's that simple, guys. Make those phone calls. I don't care if you're in the middle of an important meeting. Answer when your family calls. Okay? I do. Let's go. Chords in this one are E, B, F minor, F sharp minor, and A. it ended okay, but the rest of that just was like blah. I'm just like vomiting on this. It just was not great. If you liked it, let me know what you liked about it. If you didn't like it like I didn't, tell me what you thought about it. Maybe give it a rating. If you have any general suggestions as to what I can do to get better, that's great. Comment also if you can, maybe other influencers that can help me get better. It can help us get better at improv, because improv is really important. It's about using all the skills that you've learned, especially in our practice sessions, but using all the skills that you have in the crystallized knowledge that you have of all these other things, and to use them all in real time. One of the things that I struggle with, is something I got to do more, is an exercise I think I'm going to add to this, is being able to play chords up and down the fretboard. So it's just easier for me to work with scales and chords, because like I'm doing a lot of scale work in these, but not a lot of chord work. And part of that is because I just don't think to do it. When I think of improv, I think of soloing, but part of soloing is adding colorful chords. And so I think I'm going to try to start doing that. I think I'm going to add an exercise here one day where we, instead of playing solos, it's just going to be us strumming different chords in different areas. So, if you got your E chord, you play it in a different position, it would be like. So it'd be like this. Something like that, but playing them in different parts of the fretboard. Anyway, I'll get into that later. As a terrible example, because I'm really terrible at chords. But in order to get better at those, there's some exercise I think I'm going to have to add to it. Is just, instead of just doing these major chords and scales, just practicing doing different chords on the fretboard, different positions. I got a few more chords out of that one. I focused a little bit more on the chords, but again, I focus more on melody chords and not and rhythm chords, but not on the inside chords. I mean, there's a bunch of different things that need to happen. I need to figure out where I'm playing these on all different positions on the guitar. Those are really, really important things to learn. So I think I'm going to figure out an exercise for that. I already have one in my head. It's basically instead of playing solos and things of that nature, it'll just be us practicing the chords in different areas, in different regions of the guitar. So this region, this region, this region, and then this region, just to get more dexterity out of our fingers, but also implementing the melody chords, so inside chords, and rhythm chords, and then the bottom 4 string chords, just to get some variety out of it. And that will also help us understand them better. So that's an exercise I'm going to add to this, just because I don't know if there's an exercise to that, but there should be, because it's a very, very awesome one. So I'm going to go ahead and finish and end the stream. Guys, I can't thank you enough for being here. Thank you so much for joining me on the session today. For those of you who were able to be here, it seems like there weren't a lot of people because there's nobody in the chat, and that's okay. We have days like this. I know that there are a few people that stop by. I think like I saw at least 5 or 6 people stop by, and again, it happens. This shit is really boring. So I know I'm going to have days where I know there's going to be at least 2 or 3 days a week where I'm not going to really have anybody. And it's just because watching me do this stuff is boring. So if you're not getting anything out of it, it's just because of the fact that I move progressively, and slowly but surely, just to try to make sure that we get all these exercises done and that we're learning them correctly, because it's important to practice good habits. And like, if we're going to move to the advanced level, when we move to the advanced level, it'll be a lot easier to move through certain exercises because we have a strong foundation. And part of that strong foundation means also revisiting different things at slower tempos, just to get in the habit of making sure that we have good practices every single day, or good habits during practice, so that we're not spending our all of our sessions correcting the mistakes that we've made. We're focusing on errors that we could make, but are also making those changes in real time, so that reduces the amount of time we have to spend with them later. So for those of you who have not joined the channel before, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel, and this is what I'm trying to build. So for those of you who are confused about what this channel is about, I'm going to go ahead and explain that real quick. It's about 4 things. The first 2 things involve the live stream, and the live stream is broken down into 2 parts: the practice session and the improvisational section. So the practice session is about me practicing. It's about you practicing. It's about us practicing as a collective, so that you can get better. I can get better. We get better as a collective. So you can suggest different artists, different influencers, and different things of that nature that will help us get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and then from the expert onto the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. Basically, the practices will include warm-ups, scales, chords, chord progressions, chord voicings, licks of the week, find the note, as well as cover songs that we're working on just for promotional uses for the channel. The second thing is we're going to take those skills is immediately implement them into the second part, which is the improvisational section, which is about me improving on the live stream, because I don't have, like, this isn't a Skype session where there are like 15 different screens and I can point to this different person and be like, okay, you solo, you solo, you solo, you solo. And that would probably be wildly ineffective, because each person would get like 15, 20 seconds worth of time to solo. And like, in reality, you really need to spend, time on this 10, 15, 20 minutes a day working on just improvisational stuff, which is what we do. So in that 10, 15 minutes every single day, I will be improv, and you will be judging me on my improv. And it's my hope that you can use that section. You can use the songs that I have that are also located in the playlist section of the videos. Again, I didn't write these songs. I didn't put these out. These aren't my songs, but I do have playlist sections of backing tracks that you can use, and you can use them to play against backing tracks. And hopefully you'll do that, to play against these backing tracks and videotape yourself doing it, record it, upload it to YouTube, and then email it or send it to me via DM or via email on Facebook or on Instagram. And then that way we can see how you've attacked the fretboard, how I attacked the fretboard, and things we can do differently as a collective to attack the fretboard a little bit differently. And if those things sound awesome to you, if those things sound fun to you or important to you, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. The third thing is what the whole channel is about. It's about me making music in Logic Pro X. It's about using my knowledge of the guitar and my understanding of the fretboard to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X. Now, digital audio workstations, Logic Pro X just happens to be my favorite. I have used other ones like Reason and Pro Tools. I know how to use Cubase. They're all very similar, but the one I'm using for this particular situation is Logic Pro X, okay? So this is 100% of the music that I'll be putting out will be music for myself, or music for me to get better. So I'll be singing, songwriting, writing guitar parts and things of that nature, so for me to get better as an overall producer, songwriter, what have you. I'm not really a singer either. I can carry a tune, so that's going to be really funny to see, and you're going to make fun of that because it is what it is, but I'm trying to write songs, trying to write the dopest music I possibly can. 100% of the music I will be putting out there, like I said before, will be music that I'm creating to get better as a writer, a producer, an engineer, things of that nature. Sound designer, beat maker, anything under the sun. The the second thing is, or basically 90% of the music I'll be creating will be for me personally. The other 10% will be reserved for 5% or half, split in half, or 5% will be spent on other artists who are looking for new music, who want me to help them produce their new music or help me write a song for them or whatever. And then the other 10%, another 5% will be music I'm creating for musical scores that people need to use for the music that they're creating for movies, short films that they're making in the area in which I live. And then basically the last thing is basically when people don't watch the channel like today, and days like today will happen, and they're going to happen frequently just because it is what it is. And also because I don't particularly have a set time. But basically, we're going to have people on the live stream. We're going to have people we don't have live stream. But when people don't watch the live stream, like on days like today, it forces me to go back and watch these videos, because these videos show me where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go, sort of situation. So they turn into video logs. But they also help me when I go back and look at them and see different things that I can change to make them better overall. So with that being said, if you haven't done so already, I ask you to like the video. Please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you can do so, which is very easy. It'll take you all 3 seconds of your life to do so. That's all I'm asking. Okay, because I haven't generated money from this channel. I haven't generated any kind of revenue whatsoever from this channel. Well, except for the donation from Groovy Chew, which is awesome because now he's a part of my YouTube growth story. Being the first person to ever donate to my channel ever. Period. I just ask people to donate to my coffee account because I'm not with the YouTube, I'm not with the Amazon affiliate program at the moment. I'm not with the YouTube partnership program, but I am going to join the Amazon affiliate program very soon because it seems like people are interested in some things. I have some viewers on here, but I'm not with them at the moment. So I ask that you subscribe to you check out my coffee account. It's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. It is located in the description of every single video. Okay, and you can donate as little as $1 to that account. But if you don't want to donate $1 to the account, but there's another way to contribute financially and you want to get involved with this, again, these are referral links to cryptocurrency websites on which I trade every single day. I don't purchase cryptocurrency every single day. I spend between $25 and $50 a month on cryptocurrency. Could I spend more? Yes. I choose not to because it's important to make sure that, for me personally, that's a decision I made because I want to make my money grow and not continue to inject money into things. Like once you're starting a business, you have a certain amount of money you put into it, okay? And then you got to make that money grow. Okay, that's how you make a business work. It's because you have to make it grow. Similar to the channel, which is why I ask people to donate to the channel at this point, because I've got to start generating revenue in order for it to go. But some costs are a little bit overhead costs, and I just can't cover it. So I ask people to check out the cryptocurrency referral links because when you sign up, it's a refer a friend program. So it's not you offering me money directly. It would be them offering me either money or cash back, which would be the same thing they'd offer you. So when you click on those links and you use them to sign up, or when you sign up using those links, it says who referred you, you click that, you copy that, you paste it in a link. This person, Muzzy McGee, sent you. They will offer you perks and benefits that will be exponentially better than that of which they would offer just you in general by yourself when you have a referring client. But whatever they offer you, they will in turn offer me as I'm the referring client. And therefore, this channel, as I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back in that channel. Sometimes that might be $20 cash back. Sometimes that might be $100 off trading fees. But whatever it is they offer you, they will in turn offer me. And like I said, because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains, that will be announced on January 1st, 2026. I'm not going to tell you the number. I'm going to tell you what percentage of and how much I'm going to spend on the next thing I'm going to buy, and also a list of things that I want to purchase. And then we can have that discussion together because I think it'd be fun to involve the general public as to what I would purchase with the money that's made from that. What was the last thing I was going to say? So yeah, do you want to get involved in cryptocurrency? Oh, again, I'm not a financial expert. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. However, I trade cryptocurrency, and I love it. I love doing it. It's very fun to me. Yeah, I don't gamble. I don't do any of that other stuff, but I do make investments, and I like to have control of my own investments, and cryptocurrency is a part of that investment portfolio. So, if you're age eligible and regionally eligible, get involved. It's fun, and you can use my referral links to do so, and you'll save money and get money, and it's great. So check it out if you can, if you have the budget for it. If you don't, then the third thing is best for you. The easiest way to help out with the channel is to help me grow my other platforms. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and TikTok. Helping me grow those other platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel, and help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time I have for today. I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel, and this is what I'm trying to build. I'm going to continue to build this channel brick by brick every single day of my life. With your help, we can have it. We can make it happen way more quickly. Okay, love you, bye. Love you, bye. Love you.